Okay, so here we are in Adobe XD, and what I want to show you right quick is this is Adobe XD. This is a design site where you lay out your prototype and your design aspect as far as your website might go. I use the Flint water crisis as a foundation from which I want to build this particular site. So a lot of the verbiage on this site I just use from other sites and manipulate it in some way as far as just cause and interest. Same with the images. We use Pixel Bay, where you can use a lot of royalty-free images to express an interest in this particular topic. So as you see, I'm in the design mode. So let's take a quick look at this site, and then you can see what I did to make it happen. You see the home page, then we had an about page, and then we had a clean campaign page, and we had a testing page, and then we have where you can volunteer, and then we have where you can donate. So each page has its functions and design as far as how we laid it out. You got a search box up here, so these are your volunteers, and this is where we deal with clean water as far as just life in general. It don't necessarily have to be people or a particular place. We talking about international waters, or rivers and streams where you have a lot of life that depend on water, whether it's salt water or fresh water. They depend on clean water in order to survive. And then we have our global initiative down here, so you can volunteer or whatever for all of these particular initiatives throughout our site. When you have testing, we show some of the precautions that they're now taking in places like Flint and other places around the country, around the world, where water testing is very significant to improving water quality now and in the future. So you see some of the testing methods that they might use and some of the things that Flint has initiated in order to try to curtail that problem. You got the Clean Water Campaign, the Flint Clean Campaign. So this is just something that we created as far as how you take action on creating clean water, and we included some of the facts that's actually taking place in Flint in our verbiage and language to give you an idea of what's going on as far as how to clean that water up now and in years to come. And this is about where you tell you the vision, you see some of the pipes and some of the conditions they were in the past, and then it tell you our mission and our vision, show you some clean water images that could draw your attention to what we're trying to achieve on a global level as well as a national level. And you know Operation Flint, which was our first page, and you see some of the images that can lead you throughout what's going on the site. We give you a synopsis of conserving the lands and waters on which all life depends, show you a few little testing images and some of the other things. As you see, our header is the same at the top across all pages, as well as our footer, and our image or logo is a return to home page. So if you click on the logo, you can always return to home. So that's pretty much it as far as how our site operates. So prototype is where you pretty much design this site, you put it, it's a prototype for a website, an app, whatever it is that you want to use XD. As you see when I highlight the interaction here, you can see where I designed this site and made it interactive as far as the buttons and hyperlinks and which page is related to which page and which page is related to the donate or the email, etc., etc. So it's just so many things that you can do. So as a designer, we're pretty much just designing the site. The developer would develop the site and make all of these things happen, or develop the app. Now, once all of this is done, as far as the verbiage, the images, and the layout, and everything that we do, we can go to share up here at the top, and you can see now at the top right here, this drop down, we can use this as a design review. So if you was my client, I could send you this website prototype or this app prototype, and you can look it over and see where you want to make changes before we finalize the site for the developers or to upload to one of your content management systems. Because once you finalize the site, then when you make certain changes, then we have to add that to the project. So we can do this as far as a prototype in order to get all those things out the way before you finalize the site. So that's pretty much how you can share it. You can also present it. You can use it as a presentation. You can use XD in several ways. So we're going to do a full-fledged tutorial on this and how to build, or how I built this site from scratch as far as design, prototype, and share. So let's take another look at it. That's pretty much it as far as building a site and having that site be operative and interactive and clean as far as your layout and getting some idea of what you want to do, like I say, before you finalize a site or put it on an actual content management system. You can do it in here based on this model or this prototype. You got your design stage, which is your main stage, and you're dealing with artboards. And you can use the artboard tool to create artboards, or you can copy this artboard and manipulate it. And then you got your prototype where I showed you all your acts and whistles and bells is taking place. And then you got your share. So the last thing I'm gonna say is that a lot of times you might hear people say website design and development, and that's what they mean, because design is just that. You're designing and laying it out, and development is just that. You're taking a prototype or a template, you're looking at all the interaction and everything that's in it, and then you develop that as far as the back end, where you write the script and the code in order for all this to happen. And then you share it with your client or with your target audience and put it on a mainframe or a content management system. Hey, my name is Dan Lampro, and that's pretty much it. It's always a pleasure. Till next time, peace.